causing or inciting a child to engage in sexual activity, possessing indecent images of children.
Sounds like the rap sheet from hell.
This is Matthew Folder, one of Britain's most prolific sex offenders at the moment of his arrest. Jailed this year for 137 sex offences, he took his paedophilia to new heights with new media. And he's not a one-off. Today, the Home Secretary called for technology companies to do much more.
The threat has evolved a lot more quickly than the industry's response, and industry has just not kept up. And there are some companies out there that refuse to take this seriously. So let me say this. I'm not just asking for change, I'm demanding it.
It's a powerful challenge to the web giants, but his Conservative predecessors have made similar threats, and yet the numbers have continued to rise. The Home Secretary said around 80,000 people in the UK pose some kind of sexual threat to children online. There's been a 700% increase in child abuse images referred to the National Crime Agency since 2012, and images of abused babies and children under 10 are becoming more common. When Jenny was 13, she was abused by a paedophile posing online as a woman. He made her send naked images of herself before going on to sexually assault her in her own home. Her attacker was sent to jail, but for her, the trauma didn't end.
When the perpetrator came to my house and abused me, he took photos of me, which were then used for further blackmail. And I was terrified of who was looking at those for years.
This is the specialist child abuse team at the National Crime Agency, scouring the internet for paedophile activity. They successfully convicted Matthew Folder. They believe technology companies could stop images the very moment they're uploaded.
The uploading, downloading and sharing of images is all preventable offending, which would ultimately drive down some of those volumes, because we know within that volume there are high-risk offenders, but we also know there's sadistic offenders operating on the dark web like Matthew Folder, whose express intent is to get coercive control over children.
The huge increase in online child abuse over the last 5 years has happened on the Conservatives' watch. Today, the government has tried to shift the debate. If tech companies don't act by the autumn, they will be forced to change with more regulation. The next few months may finally bring action. Allegra Stratton, News at 10.